Greetings and salutations. What's up? We back. I'm just gonna kick it on off with Divine Feminine situation real quick. Gonna do Divine Masculine situation next. Doing those back to back. Then I'm gonna get Karmic situations done tomorrow. Actually, I'll wait probably to Wednesday to get my Karmic situations done. There's a few readings that I do owe for tomorrow, so I want to get everybody squared first. But new weeks, new energies. Anxious to see what's going on with the feminine. And excuse the noises and the interruptions. Obviously, I'm at work, doing what I usually do. Like I said, people can talk all day that they doing this and that online, but like I say, it ain't what people say, it's what they doing. Like I say, communication is 80% nonverbal. A lot of people doing a lot of that 20% talking, but like I say, it's about your actions. You might see me with my channel doing all that. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's what I'm doing here. I'm here for a reason. Like I said, this path of ministry is 24 hours, but like I say, I'm also on the 301s. That's 24 hours too. So, you know, people look good online. That's the problem with social media, Facebook, Instagram, and shit like that. People can live imaginary lives. People can say they doing shit, but they ain't doing a damn thing. As you see, it ain't just this with me. Like, I'm doing ministry within the community too. Been doing it. I mean, this is just where I actually made it my career. But even beside me being here, I've been here, establishing this. I co-founded this. So, you know, in the midst of me starting my own channel and creating my own terms and language, shit, I co-founded a nonprofit that's doing pretty good. What y'all doing out here? You know? What y'all doing? That's why I had this tone and this attitude, especially when people come at me or want to critique me. It's like, you can't possibly critique the shit that you don't see. Faith in God, work is unseen. Work is unseen. Let's begin. First card in this message, we got the Knight of Pentacles. This is grooming. So like I said, you either being groomed for someone, which is bad. Anytime somebody grooming you for somebody else, you're like a robot. You're like a cyborg. You're like a toy. You're like Pinocchio without the strings. If you're getting groomed for somebody's agenda, somebody else's agenda, that's ugly. I mean, it ain't bad because it ain't like it's a bad agenda. I mean, it ain't really necessarily a good agenda because it ain't really your own. It's somebody else's. So if they hit you with the my way or the highway shit, if they just utilizing you as a stepping stone just to get you to the next point while they move on and ascend or do whatever they got to do, that's ugly. It might benefit you, it might not. It's in the middle. Don't think about working for somebody else's agenda. Make sure you got your own. Say that shit 2 times. Don't think about working for somebody else's agenda. Make sure you got your own agenda. Hold on, what's up? Hello? What? Like I say, just bring him over to the house, whichever one he wants. Yeah, either one. Alright. Okay. Alright. Like I say, I'm at the office. I mean, it is what it is. Uh, I'm here at the office, so if you need me to do this, let me know. Alright. Grooming. Yeah, when you work with somebody else's agenda, it just might not always work in your favor. So if you in a situation where you helping somebody or you working for somebody or you assisting somebody or you really being a valuable asset to somebody else's agenda, make sure you get compensated. Because if you don't, it's going to be ugly. Given the time, energy, and resources you kind of wasted on somebody else's purpose, somebody else's path, somebody else's platform, without creating one for yourself. Good grooming. That's just you being in a position to groom someone. You smart, so you're able to position to teach people how to be smart. You're an ace or a whiz at what you do. So people coming to you for assistance, because you're in a position to help, or you need some help yourself, and you trying to make sure that you dealing with a person who can groom you in the right way. Even with a person who can groom you in the right way, you got to let them groom you. It's like you work at a new position, you got the same job as your coworker, but you kind of honor them because they got to train you. You know the job. You feel that they shouldn't even be in a position to try to teach you what you already know. But, given experience or given time or whatever, they're the ones that's going to groom you. You're going to have to learn how to be a person who can be groomed. It's good if you can, like I said, learn something. Shut up and learn something. It's good if you can not try to compete with this person, but learn from this person. Like I said, good grooming. In order for the grooming to be good, you need to be in a good energy or in a good position to be groomed or be in a position to groom. It's all about motives. This whole grooming thing is put a final smoke on this overall energy, which is grooming. We got the Nine of Pentacles. The main reason why you're getting grooming, main reason why you getting mentored, the main reason why you in a position to tutor or mentor or lead other people is so they can line their life up like you line your life up. Nine of Pentacles, that's an A. Eight of Pentacles, that's a life, that's a B. Seven of Pentacles, that's passing in life. Five of Pentacles is failure, dark night of the soul, 50%. Six of Pentacles is homeostasis. When you at an A in life, you great. You was good at a B, which is 80%. Having a life qualifies you to teach somebody else how to live a life or how to have one or how to make their lives better. But if you ain't even got a life yourself, you are in no position. Pentacles, position. What's a pinnacle? A person, place, or thing. Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. If you ain't in a position to mentor, if you ain't in a position to lead, if you ain't in a position for input, then you ain't ready yet. If you ain't ready yet, then you need to get the grooming that you need to be ready. Like I say, this is like a general leading an army, a drill instructor talking to his privates, a boss giving a pep talk to his workers. This is a position. In order to get in this position, shit, you need to have a position. You need to have a position. So, bottom line, which is more important than all that, we got the Six of Cups. This is the sauce. This is your style. This is your steez. This is your essence. This is what makes you you. Everybody is the same. Everybody is God's child. Everybody is in the same starting gate. We all are in the same boat. And this is the boat. The only thing about this boat is your position in the boat. You're either going to be in the front, middle, or the back. Even if you in the back, it ain't like you in the back because you last and these people in the front are the best. No, everybody plays their role. Each one of these positions is important. All being saucy is knowing how to play your position, how to find your lane, how to find your role. Not quit because there ain't no space for you. Not trip because the person sitting in your favorite seat is incompetent and you feel you more competent. Nah, this is like musical chairs, man. When the music stops, we all gotta find a place to sit. That's how the game goes. You ain't got nowhere to sit. You ain't in this picture. This is being in the picture. This is having a role. This is somebody giving about their seat and giving it to you because you need it. They know they don't need it. They know they was kind of tweaking themselves out, putting themselves in the scenario, knowing they ain't in the picture. Let's take it as bottom line. You need to be of service. You got all this sauce, all this smarts, all these skills, all this power. Like I say, if you ain't doing nothing with it, you a waste of space. Or you just ain't figured out what you need to do. Two of Swords. That's pussyfooting around. That's thinking you got options when you don't. This is the path we need to go, which is up. It's only one right way in life. You got left and right. It's only one right way, and that's up. You ain't going up, then you're going away from God. But if you ain't ready to go up, then you need to prepare so you can go past the point of no return, which is essentially the third sword. Three of Swords. The third sword go here, and it's pointing up because it's built for you to stay in the direction that you headed in. So, like I say, I have to see a lot of feminines with talent, with promise, with potential, with a shitload of skill sets, kind of sitting on their ass because they feel they ain't ready. I've been hearing that shit since day one of LLE.Ascension. Since 2008, that's all I've been hearing from clients, people that I've been running into. I'm not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? I want to start my own channel, but I ain't ready yet. I want to start my own business, but I ain't ready yet. I want to do my ministry, but I ain't ready yet. You ain't never ready for ministry. You ain't never ready for purpose. Even the twin flame shit, you ain't never ready for this. It just happens, and you act accordingly. Purpose finds you. You just act accordingly. People you need in your life, they find you. You just act accordingly. It's already written. It's already a plan for you. All you gotta do is act accordingly. And be at least proactive on finding purpose, proactive on finding people, proactive on finding God, proactive on dealing with your masculine. Like, you gotta have to put in some extra work. So, clarifying this pussyfooting around bit. Main reason you pussyfooting around is, like I said, this dream come true, this wish granted, or this miracle that you want to happen that you feel you don't see. Once again, masculines, they have a tendency of seeing shit to believe shit. That ain't in your MO, feminine. That ain't in your MO, feminine. You walk by faith, not by sight. It's like you need to see a miracle. You need to see a wish granted. You need to see a dream in order for you to keep going. It's like the stuff you want to see, you can kind of manifest yourself. I'm going to say that shit 2 times. The stuff you want to see in your life, you can manifest yourself. It's like you waiting on God to show you a sign to let you know if you should go to your masculine or not, or you waiting on God to do a miracle in your life for some verification or some validation that your masculine is worth it. It's like I say, just really look at my comments in the last 2 messages. They kind of got the same MO. It's like, yeah, my masculine did this, and I'm kind of just tired. Or I feel like I need to leave him alone, or I'm piecing him out. I mean, that's cool in the game. But the thing is, that's some shit y'all ain't got to tell me or the world that's looking at these comments. That's some shit you could have told yourself while handling your business. If you don't want to mess with your masculine, cool. It's optional. Rule number 1 of this whole twin flame thing is optional. But rule number 2 is that this shit is infinite and they ain't going nowhere. Whether you die, whether your masculine die, whether y'all in each other's lives or not, whether y'all like each other or not, whether y'all knocking boots or not, none of that shit matters. All that matters is that y'all two came together for a purpose and that you find out what that purpose is. Your masculine is here to make you a better person. He doesn't have to stick his dick anywhere near you for him to change your life. There's nothing physical that happens for him to, I don't know, hit you with the change you're looking for. It's all mental. I tell y'all all the time, just being near your twin or just being in your vicinity, whether you see it in your twin for 1 second or talking to your twin for 2 minutes, that shit gonna do something to you. Whatever this shit is, your masculine's doing, it should be helping. Even if your masculine is shitting on you, he helping you. Even if your masculine don't want nothing to deal with you physically, something gonna help because of that. People treat you like shit in life all the time, but your masculine do it. Now you tripping? Motherfuckers been sunning you, treating you your whole life. But yet your masculine do some shit. That's the end. It took him to do it for you to learn. As if people in the world ain't finna do what your masculine just did to you. I'm gonna just use this example and move on. You can have a twin flame situation to where it's not physical, to where it's not romantic, and to where you feel, because that's what it sounds like, you feel that your masculine can't do anything for you or ain't doing anything. You're doing everything, which is a crock of shit. That's a crock of shit. Like I say, you ain't got a physical relationship with your masculine. It ain't romantic, but he in your life. You try to figure out what is his purpose. If it ain't to love me, if it ain't to be with me, if it ain't to, live happily ever after, then what the fuck is he here for? To make you the best person you can be. I mean, it's like I say about purpose, and this twin flame shit is infinite. I could say it all the time, but it's up to you to get the change you're looking for. My best advice, if you can't deal with your twin, just admit you can't deal with them and stay the fuck out this twin flame lane. Stay the fuck out these comment sections. Stay the fuck out this community. Do you. Do whatever the fuck you was doing before you met your masculine. Do whatever you was doing before you started seeing 1111 and all that. You had a whole life prior to this. Don't act like your whole life gone or like whatever your masculine did is keeping you from the life you claim you want. Just get what you want. A lot of people come at this wrong, but like I said, ain't nobody fault but y'all. Moving on. Coming to this message, feminine, you got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a big ass manifestation, something that appeared, something that you acquired, something that's an asset that's going to be placed in your life or be an add-on in your life, or you're going to manifest yourself in your life. It's mainly being in attendance for something. What is that? Verifying that is the King of Cups. Whatever this thing is, this Ace of Pentacles is a person, place, or thing, something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. Whatever this is, you need to show total disdain towards it. King of Cups, that's the highest form of emotion you can be on. What's an emotion? What's a cup? Excuse me. It's feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. So basically, it's something in your life that's small because it's only Ace of Pentacles, but it's huge to you. This could be an elephant in the room. This could be the topic of discussion. Whatever this is, it's a person, place, or a thing. Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. Whatever this is, you shouldn't care for it. Whatever this is, don't matter. You're trying to make something small huge. This ain't part of the big picture because it ain't part of the cake for kingdom. So going to y'all with y'all twins mad and angry at y'all twins for personal shit. You got to get past this personal shit you got with your masculine. Your masculine ain't beating your ass. If your masculine is putting hands on you, verbally abusing you, and physically abusing you, that is not your twin. That's a false twin flame. Sorry. That's a karmic. Sorry. You ain't get that right. Try again. It's better that this person beating your ass and putting his hands on you ain't your motherfucking masculine that you got to get out here and find the one, your Neo. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all tweaking. We should know this by now. Your divine masculine is not a karmic. He does karmic shit, but he's not a karmic. You should know these differences. You would know these differences if you know your masculine. If you don't know your masculine, then you don't know anything. If you don't know your masculine, how the shit your masculine doing is unknown. And if you don't know your masculine, you damn sure don't know yourself. And if you don't know yourself, you damn sure don't know God who hooked this up for you. A lot of stuff you shouldn't care about. Why? Because it ain't about the kingdom. Purpose, that's about the kingdom. Path, that's about the kingdom. Ministry, that's about the kingdom. Helping folk, that's about the kingdom. Being the best person you can be, that's about the kingdom. Everything else don't matter. And it shouldn't. Like I say, sex, that's the last thing you need to worry about in divinity. Sex. When the next time you gonna get some? When the next time your master gonna feel on you or touch on you or kiss you or be romantic with you or tell you you look beautiful and all that other shit? Like, that's the icing on the cake. I keep telling y'all, 80% of this twin flame demo is baking a cake. You gotta have a cake. 20% of it is icing, and the icing come from your masculine. You didn't even have icing. You just baked the cake. Cool with the fact that you just bake a cake. Coming up on icing is just the icing on the cake. So whether your masculine is romantic or your masculine is around, whether this shit is clicking on the way you wanted it to, that's icing on the cake. That's just extra love God showing you. Making your situation romantic when it doesn't have to be. You know. In your mystery madness coming to the situation, we got the divine masculine. Masculine is on your mind. A lot. Dreaming about them, thinking about them. You know, masculine always crosses your mind every day. You know. But what's really becoming clear as far as your masculine is the whole Six of Pentacles part with your masculine. Six of Pentacles, that's homeostasis. That's just being okay. This is a term you're going to have to get in depth with or really understand. Your divine masculine is always going to be okay. You always going to be okay. And your masculine knows this. But do you know that whatever your masculine do, he going to be okay? Whether he with you, he gonna be okay. Whether he without you, he gonna be okay. Whether you piece him the fuck out, he's gonna be all right. He's a divine. He ain't no karma. So the karmic shit or the karma you wishing upon him or the pain you want him to feel, he could be a she could be a he, you know how we rock it. Pain you want your masculine to feel, the turmoil you want your masculine to feel, the tests and trials and tribulations that you feel he put you through that you want him to taste his own medicine of, like that type of thinking, it's like drinking poison and expecting somebody else to die from it. It's the fact that your masculine gonna be okay either way is what pisses you off. Thus, it's a trigger. Thus, you need to fix that. Your masculine happy and making you unhappy. Well, you better get happy like your masculine. You told your masculine leave you the hell alone. He's leaving you the hell alone. Now it's a problem after he's doing what you said. It's all about motives. It's about what you want. It's about what you want. Hardest part of this twin flame situation is accepting what can happen in this demo and what can't. But once again, this is bases you establish early. So you ain't gotta waste time. So you ain't gotta be delusional and psych yourself out thinking you finna get something from this demo you ain't supposed to get. Most important, you in regards to yourself personally, feminine, we got the Four of Wands. This is Twin Flame Union, reunion, and recognition. This is Zion, the real world, not the matrix y'all live in. And this is also home. Home is where the heart is. This is things hitting home. This is you bringing yourself where you was supposed to be at. I told y'all, this is Zion. Okay? Even when you get in union, reunion, and recognition with your twin, separation is soon to come. Separation is a part of this demo just like union is. Shit gotta hit home for you. And if ain't nothing hit home, then like I say, this is a place you can't get to. How do you get to the Four of Wands? How do you get home? By Three of Wands, being on your purpose. Why feminine, your wands just happen to be your role, so it's mandatory. How do I get in the union? Be on purpose. Help other people. Be of service. Help other people. In the process of you helping other people, you're going to end up helping yourself. And you're going to end up helping your twin, giving all the help. It's a frequency you got to be on. A frequency of doing something outside of whatever you got going on in your life to help other people, which is more wands, which is more work initially. But like I said, if it's worth working, it's worth having. Anything that don't require work, you don't need to have it. Ain't shit free in this world. We ain't talking about money. You pay through play. It's actions that's gonna get you home. Like I say, even when you get in a union, you still got life after it. You're not gonna be in union from the first time you get in it and be in that for the rest of your life. Like nah, separation is going to happen. Triggers are gonna happen. You're gonna get stuff misconstrued. You're gonna act like a kid. He's gonna act like a kid. You're Four Wands, man. It's the real world. Real world is we got God's work to do. That's the real world. Matrix is thinking that I don't know. You go meet your twin. Y'all gonna live happily ever after, and you ain't gotta focus on path. And you ain't gotta focus on purpose. You ain't gotta focus on ministry. You ain't got divine accountability. I told you, divine accountability. I'm saying that's like you being a teacher in the middle of COVID, but ain't doing nothing more than your e-learning classes, thus, which is your job. Tutor kids, because you know they ain't paying attention in e-learning, so go tutor kids, go mentor kids, at least put a program out to where you making sure kids is working and not playing. You can understand that it's a huge water crisis or food crisis or homelessness crisis in your community. You can do something about that. You ain't here to save the world, but you can do something about it. You can at least find one kid you can feed for the week. One person you can at least clothe for the week. One person you can at least get one day of stay for the week. You don't have the means to do it, but you're going to do it anyway. You don't have the means to even start this company, to even run your ministry, to even put your LLC out or your nonprofit out right now. But I'm saying, you're going to do it. You just do it when it comes to God. You just do it when it comes to divinity. You don't wait on nothing. You don't wait on no verification. You don't wait on no miracle or no sign from God. You got to be proactive. That's the difference between you being good in this situation, in this twin flame demo, and your ass constantly being a person looking or seeking or wanting to know or looking for verification. You got to be proactive. 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 You got to be on stuff before it's time to get on it. You got to be thinking about things before you get there. You got to be long term with this shit. That's the only way this is going to work. There is no short term remedy for this twin flame demo. You got to be in it for the long run. If not, you ain't in it at all. If you ain't in it at all, like I said, just keep it real and stay the fuck from around here. Because all you doing, sending out negative ass comments, how this shit is hard or how this shit ain't going to work, you just making it harder for the other people who have faith like you, to who want to try like you attempted. Let them do it. It might work out for them and it work out for you, but it might work out for them. They didn't get what they want. You didn't get what you wanted out this deal, but maybe they're gonna get what you wanted out. Maybe it was meant for them to have it and not meant for you to have it. Everything happens for a reason, and God don't make mistakes. So when you start saying that divine shit ain't divine, then you calling God a liar. It's like you believing in there's two thrones in this universe when there's only one throne and my God sit on that piece. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get shit misconstrued being in the world and all. That's why I say stay in the fourth, fifth dimension. Stay in Zion. Stay where God at so you don't get shit misconstrued. Mystery madness to this 4 of Wands you got within yourself, feminine. We got the Knight of Swords. This is fear. Making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Being mentally discombobulated from a 10 of Swords, which is a death step before this card. Fear is mental. What's fear? It's the opposite of love. Opposite of love ain't hate. It's fear. The reason why you kicking your twin to the curb, the reason why most of y'all be talking all this shit about y'all masculine is because y'all scared y'all ain't gonna have what y'all want. But like I say, that's in life. Hella shit in life you want that you can't have, that you gotta deal with it. What makes your twin flame demo different? What makes your masculine different? Like I said, y'all can put up with all kind of dumbass shit in the world, but y'all won't put up with no type of nothing when it comes to your divine in the fourth and fifth dimension. It's mental. Fear, that's mental. You scared of anything, that's because, like I said, you ain't got no love or no understanding towards it. I'm not scared of the Satan, Lucifer, and the devil. They bitches. I tell you all the time, we got more power than them fuck ass motherfuckers. I just fear the way the people look at these niggas. I just fear the fact that it just seems like the devil more real than God these days. I just fear that, like I said, 70% of the world is karma. And only 28% of people got God in them. Only 28% divine. And that 1-2% are really making the same money as 98% of this world. Like, I do fear that, the American Indians are kind of going to be extinct, man. They're already less than 1% at this point. Like, it's a lot of things I fear. But it ain't nothing I'm scared of. I have no fear. Not in this world. Don't nothing in this world scare me. I'm more scared of God and my mom than any demonic shit y'all can send my way. Any magic or witchcraft you can concoct and throw this way. I mean, it has no power here. Cause, it might be real to y'all. That shit ain't real to me. That's how it has to be in order for it not to affect me. You know what I'm saying? It's all mental. Said all this shit to say this fear, man. Get that shit out your heart. Because all that fear gonna do is be used as ammo and fuel for the devil to run rampant in your mind. In your mind. So, we got the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let something go. This is you in regards to the masculine energy. We had this, I don't know if it was a separation reading. It was in the last 2 readings. Feminine was holding on to some shit about the masculine. Like I say, it's something that your masculine did to you, or something that your masculine doing that you just can't let go of. And what I mean by that is this. Biggest thing I had to let go of my masculine was my expectation. Every time I thought I was going to get him on my channel, I expected it too much. I put too much faith in it. I put too much hopes that he was going to do it after he told me. And I'm the wrong nigga to say you're going to do some shit because I'm going to let the world know you finna do it. And every time it came time for him to get online with me, every time it came time for us to build together, he pulls out. I used to hold on to that shit. But now I don't care nothing about it. I used to trip about my masculine threatening to leave me alone. Alright, I told you. Think I'm playing? Like, nigga, whatever. You gonna be back. Like, it's a never ending cycle. Your masculine always comes back. And I knew that. But I was still tripping over the fact that it was a possibility that I was never gonna talk to him again. Or maybe he for real this time, and maybe I will never get to talk to him again. Or maybe I fucked it up this time. Like I said, anybody that can see fear in you, they're gonna utilize it to your best ability. That's why I'm glad I ain't got children. Given who I am, given my path and shit, that'll be the only way for any one of my enemies to get to me. Government, personal, whatever the fuck. They can only get to me through my kid. And what can I do? They're my children. I mean, do whatever the fuck I gotta do. Perfect bait to use to get to anyone. Children. Uno momento. What's the seed? Real change, real victory. How can I help you? Yeah, she's doing some errands. I can leave a message for you and let her call you right back as soon as she gets in, if that's fine. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. 89 4824. Okay. Okay. Supply check. All right. I'll definitely tell her when she comes in, and I have her give you a call. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. All right. Donating a lot. Huh? That's the second uh, person called us about donations. Donating stuff for the center. I can say ministry, shit y'all don't know nothing about. Motherfuckers that ain't on it. Anywho, I was speaking about holding on. Yeah, so gotta learn to let go. So when I stopped caring if my masculine left or not, a lot of things became clear. Cause I'm taking like that fear away from him and having no fear of it. Like I said, if you ain't got weaknesses, if you ain't got fear, if you ain't got weak points for people to play off of, then you good. That's why you can't be weak. That's why you have no fear. That's why you should have no qualms about the actions that you're doing. If you're doing some dirt, and say somebody uncover this dirt doing that you're doing, and can use this as ammo against you in their hands. You got the fear of getting caught, and the person is gonna utilize that. You doing some shit you ain't supposed to be doing. Somebody recorded you. They got something on you now. It's like how most labels do these rappers. Catch these niggas slipping at mansion parties and shit. These niggas done did some sideways sweet shit. Got it all on camera. These niggas wake up from the little hangover and the drugs that they've been doing the day previous, only for the label to present the evidence. Yeah, we got you on tape slurping on his shaft, Mr. Rapper. Yeah, you gonna do whatever we tell you to do, or we gonna put this out how you want to do it. And what they do once they got you, they gonna have you doing all the shit you say you don't want to do. You didn't want to be a slave. You didn't want to be whatever. But somebody got you being a person you don't like. You are not, or you don't want to be based off the fact they got something on you. And that's what you're doing in your masculine. So you letting the little shit he doing counts as strikes against him when he's past the shit you trying to calculate. If that makes sense. He's past whatever you trying to calculate. This stuff you holding on to is it's not even feasible. It doesn't. It's invalid. It has no type of weight. Mainly because whatever your masculine doing that you don't like, you do the same shit. Y'all twins, right? Okay. Mystery madness in regards to the masculine, you just got too many damn thoughts. That's all it is. You just overthinking. That's why you need to be in the King of Cups energy. To not give a fuck about nothing unless it's for the K for Kingdom. Other than that, it don't matter. You stressing over when the next time y'all gonna see, when the next time y'all gonna sleep together, when the next time you gonna see anything that resembles a Disney flick or a Disney movie when in regards to this. This is putting so much accountability that this divine thing is supposed to be divine in the way you think divine is, that it ain't worth it. Like, it's always worth it. Anything in the fourth, fifth dimensional is worth it. Your masculine is worth it. That karmic ain't worth it. The dances with the devil that you do all the time, that ain't worth it. You've had regular relationships this whole time prior to your masculine showing up. You've been in demos this whole time prior to your twin flame demo. What y'all think just because he got divine in front of his name that he's supposed to be like Jesus? You ain't even perfect. Like, where is this? It's all mental. It's not as words. Where are these thoughts coming from? Who the fuck telling you that it's supposed to be bliss? Once again, your masculine ain't putting his hands on you or verbally beating the shit out you. That's not a divine masculine. Divine's gonna do that. You can meet a false twin flame and he turns out to be the devil and you're fucked up based off what you thought. Well, I listen to these other psychics and shit. That's why I tell every psychic that deal with me, trust your own intuition. With people, with me. Shit, if you gotta come at me, like, you know what, Boom, I hear you talking, but that shit, you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. You gonna have to come on with it. You gonna have to, make it make sense, man. You ain't making sense right now, player. What's up with that? Like, you know what I mean? I can appreciate you coming at me like, okay, you ain't helping me. What you saying don't make no sense. Woo, 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 and I came to you for it, but I see I'm gonna have to come to somebody else. Like, I can appreciate that. It's like me not being able to help some kid with their homework because they math is a little bit too advanced for me. I could be a bigger man and like, you know what, I can't help you, but I'm gonna send somebody that can help you. Or we gonna go on YouTube and figure this shit out together type shit. Like, I'm not gonna make it seem like I know things and I'm gonna downplay the situation because I'm the person that need to do the opposite of mustard here. Like, we all got issues to do. Y'all hear the shit that I say about my masculine, but I ain't never shitted on him. I ain't never told y'all to write your masculine off. I ain't never told y'all to give up on this twin flame demo because I wouldn't tell y'all to give up on y'all purpose because I wouldn't tell y'all to give up on God. I don't know what's being implemented in your mind to make y'all come at y'all masters the way y'all coming at them. But in my personal opinion, that's part of the agenda. Future final row, wrapping this up. Queen of Pentacles. On to the future. This is the Khalees bossy card, feminine. This is you bossing up on a particular situation. You bossing up on your twin flame demo. I told you this twin flame demo is to be used to boss up on. Boss up on this shit. I bossed up on my twin flame demo. Shit. 8 years, I done came up. I came up on power, intellect, few things. Came up on a book, came up on a whole new language for y'all, came up on a LLC. You know what I mean? Came up on a lot of things. This ministry, the main reason why I'm here too, because this is the place my masculine been wanting me to be. My masculine been wanting me to run this shit. I just didn't see it because it wasn't paying enough money at first. A lot of things that happen, man. Like I said, you just gotta boss up on it. You ain't taking advantage of your twin flames situation. Like, my personal opinion, I don't want to hear nothing. You ain't got shit to tell me. You can tell me everything was whack, but wasn't nothing good about your demo. Like, I don't believe you. You telling me you doing everything and your master ain't doing nothing? I don't believe you. Like I say, 80% of communication is nonverbal. I ain't really trying to hear you really because I know for a fact it's the work. It's the shit you doing that's gonna count, not what you saying. And if you going all off what your masculine is saying, which is 20%, not off what he's doing, which is 80%, then you tweaking. So aside from bossing up on your twin flame situation, you need to boss up on everything. Persons, places, and things. It's like you gotta boss up on, like, you get a part-time job. All right, boss up on it. Utilize that job to get you to a better job. You just met a new friend. All right, boss up on them. They got something to bring to the table. You got something to bring to the table. Put your minds together and establish something. It's like this person is sitting with a whole factory full of space and shit, and you got a whole vision on what to do with this. And it's like, hey, why don't you allow me to use your factory, and I can mix it with my vision, and we can create like a full on plant here. You know, it's like somebody with resources, you need resources. They got their resources to bring to the table. You got your vision, you got your expertise to bring to the table. You create something real. I told y'all, like any friend I got, we finna boss the fuck up. If you call yourself a friend of mine, if we can't get no money together, then like, what are we here for? We ain't here to just kick it. We ain't here to just socialize. That's what average friends do. That's what karmic friends do. I'm a divine. So if you a divine and I'm a divine and we homies, let's get this money. Pull your resources together, I pull my resources together, let's build something solid. Every time we come together, let's make some moves, let's help people, let's make some change, let's make some bread, let's do something. Great minds think alike. I'm a great mind, you a great mind. Let's put our minds together and create something beautiful. If I'm dealing with a friend who ain't got nothing, who been in the same position since I seen them, who ain't did no type of growth, a friend that all they can add to life is just the fact that they had kids, like, nah, you ain't, man, that shit, look, I'm gonna just say that. Like I said, you gotta be more than a mother. You gotta be more than a brother. You gotta be more than, you gotta be more than the world. Telemothers in the world. You got mothers that take care of their kids, you got mothers that don't take care of their kids. That's just a title. You know what I mean? I know kids who look at their tutors and they, like I said, a lot of these kids look at my mom more like a mom than their own mom, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, that comes from actions. That's the stuff mom be doing. It ain't what you say. Deadbeat dads say what they gonna do to their kids all week. It's what they doing that's gonna change lives. But the kid gotta boss up on it. Like me, I knew I wasn't gonna see my dad that much, so every time I did see my dad, I bossed up, took advantage of it, found out as much as I can find out about him, find out some type of history, figure out where the hell I come from, because I don't know. Every time anything happens to me, like I say, you find the best out of it. That's why we don't take losses, we take lessons. So final card in this message, feminine, your mystery madness, you got awareness. Something you didn't know that you're aware of now. You get awareness on everything. Like I said, you learn how to be a better person, better lover, how to parent better, how to be an integral person in the community, how to be a better person within the community, how to be a better person just overall. Like you get awareness on everything. Not just your twin flame demo. You get awareness on everything. How to deal with your twin flame demo. You get awareness on that. These are just instructions. You've been around here looking for instructions, looking for the recipe. The recipe is always around. It's just like the Bible. The Bible says it's gonna come to a day where everybody gonna know who the Son of God is. We all got phones. We all digitally connected. You can literally pull the Bible up from the fucking cloud. You can pull this channel up from anywhere off a cloud. Like it's too much awareness in the world that's A for accessible as the mofo that you shouldn't have no problem doing anything. It's like Matilda. Matilda already knew how to read before she went to school. She already knew her math. She already knew her critical thinking. She knew everything. She learned from books. There was libraries before there were schools. You don't have to go to a school and learn shit. You can literally teach your kid everything they need to know. You don't even have to put them in school. You ain't got to go to school. You can literally teach yourself anything. It's going to take some work. Anything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive in life, anything you need to acquire, anything you need to attain is already here for you to have. And that's what awareness is. Knowing that there's information all around you. All you got to do is A for access it. As much as I got, I hope I could be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned. Deuces.